It's a wee bit after sunrise, Thursday morning, August 23rd. Thursday, yeah, that's right. I'm trying to be more like the herd, and yes, I said herd. Just for clarification, not that it really matters, because as I said, I hope my subscriber base stays small and primarily of other survivors, and I hope I help other survivors, and if the public doesn't get it, c'est la vie, c'est la guerre, c'est la mort, c'est la morte, c'est la merde. It is what it is. I hear the crows are out going after a hawk this morning. Unfortunately, my camera work is not very good. I need to say something about how we treat people who have been through trauma. Not because I'm hurting, but because there's a lot of people out there that are. And if y'all really want to stop pedophiles, you will listen. If you don't want to stop pedophiles, then, maybe you should turn this off. But bottom line is, it's like the story this Cherokee guy told his son. Two wolves inside of us all. One is good and one is evil. And the one we feed is the one that conquers us. Or that we conquer. Depending. So, if you think there's no such thing as good and evil, then you think it's okay to be a pedophile, then go bother somebody who gives a damn. Good morning, survivors. I hope you're doing well. This is a beautiful morning. The sky is crystal clear and looks like not a cloud in the sky. I'm thinking about Hawaii for a number of reasons, as well as taking a short walk up the road. I haven't been walking lately because I've not been able to, and I must. I went to the spine doctor yesterday, but unfortunately, they didn't tell me to have the disc. I brought all the reports, and I didn't have all the. There's about 25, 30 pounds of film that I have, so I've got to go back. There's nothing that can be done. It's just my doctor died before he put all the instructions on paper. And if anybody who has medical problems knows, you have to have a doctor verify you have those problems. Like, I'm not supposed to bend, lift, or twist. He told me that, but didn't get to write it down before he passed. So, and there may be new therapies since he passed in 2007. It's been 11 years, maybe. Something new, if nothing else. Warm water therapy and swimming. I used to be very physically fit, and muscles have memory. So I'm gradually trying to, even though I'm 62 and prognosis isn't all that great, I'm just one of those people that doesn't give up. I take time off and I do what I got to do to keep myself alive. I figured I'd be flat on my back today because that car ride was hard, but it's too beautiful not to be outside. The sky is just absolutely crystal clear. Carolina blue, Robin's Head blue. It will be later. It's such a pretty day. I don't know if I have a lot to say to the internet world and the world of people who look for their answers in boxes. Everything I know I learned because I lived it. And I know other survivors relate to that one. I think the most hilarious things people say to us is, you have to bring us hard proof, forensic proof. I heard Titus Frost say that, God bless his sweet little heart, but there are cases where the survivor's words are all you got, because it's the sneakiest and most hidden crime there is. And if we don't believe survivors, then what's the bloody hell? What's the point? You know? I don't know who thinks that they can just kind of take over the narrative and not consider what it's going to do to survivors, what it's going to do to other people, what it's going to do to the families of people of victims, because victims are dead, and there are people who are dead because of abuse, like my brother and sister. You know, I don't know why people think that it's okay, but it's not. And I'm basically just going to block anybody that gives me crap, because I took enough of it in my life. I know other survivors feel the same way. I hope you guys have a crystalline, beautiful day.